There have been no credible reports or official statements about a China invasion plan by Donald Trump. Instead, during his presidency, we saw intense discussions around U.S.-China relations. Trump engaged in trade wars, accusing China of unfair practices and intellectual property theft. His administration emphasized a strong military presence in the Asia-Pacific, promoting a free and open Indo-Pacific strategy, which aimed to strengthen alliances with Japan, South Korea, and Australia. While his rhetoric was often confrontational, especially during trade negotiations and in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, there was never a serious military invasion plan. The focus was on economic pressure and countering Chinese influence globally, not on boots on the ground. There have been no credible reports or official statements about a China invasion plan by Donald Trump. However, there have been ongoing discussions, particularly during Trump's presidency, about U.S.-China relations, military tensions, and foreign policy, which may have sparked speculation. Throughout his time in office, Trump was involved in trade wars with China, accused China of unfair economic practices, and took a hard stance on issues like intellectual property theft, the South China Sea, and human rights abuses in regions like Xinjiang and Hong Kong. His administration also pursued policies that increased military presence in the Asia-Pacific region, emphasizing a free and open Indo-Pacific strategy, which included strengthening alliances with countries like Japan, South Korea, and Australia. While Trump's rhetoric was often confrontational towards China, especially in trade negotiations and in response to the COVID-19 pandemic, there was no serious plan for a military invasion. Instead, his policies were largely focused on economic pressure, such as tariffs and efforts to counter Chinese influence globally. If you're referring to a specific plan or rumor, could you provide more details or context so I can clarify further?